Bitcoin just saw a massive correction, roughly 30% down from its recent peak, dragging the entire crypto market with it. Billions in leveraged positions wiped out, sentiment, panic. But while everyone's staring at red candles, one project is doing the exact opposite of collapsing. It's expanding, and it's doing it during a crash. I'm talking about Zebec network, and the developments they've announced recently could reshape its entire trajectory. Let's talk about where we are right now. Crypto as a whole has been pulling back sharply. Major assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum are trading well below their recent highs. Macro conditions remain tight, liquidity is thinning, interest rate expectations are shifting, and institutional traders are positioning defensively. We're in a classic fear-driven environment, but this is where things get interesting. Speculative projects pull back in times like these, while utility-driven projects keep building. And that's exactly what Zebec has been doing. Recently, Zebec announced a major milestone, a listing on Bitvavo, one of the largest regulated cryptocurrency exchanges in Europe. Here's why that matters. Bitvavo operates under MiCA-aligned standards, the EU's regulatory framework for digital assets. Listings on compliant exchanges signal real regulatory alignment, something institutional investors require. Access to a European exchange of this size opens the door to new liquidity and new users, not just retail traders. While most projects are fighting to maintain volume during the downturn, Zebec is expanding its presence on regulated exchanges, something that typically happens only when a project is well-positioned and actively building. Before the Bitvavo listing, Zebec rolled out another big announcement, an integration with Circle's Arc testnet, the infrastructure connected to major payment networks. Circle, the company behind USDC, is focused on linking traditional payment rails with blockchain-based systems. That includes partners such as Visa and MasterCard on the settlement side. Zebec's streaming payment technology being tested within that ecosystem. That's not theoretical DeFi. That's real-world payments infrastructure. Next, Zebec announced a collaboration with Zero Hash, a well-known digital asset settlement and infrastructure provider. Zero Hash powers back-end crypto services for fintechs, brokerages, and financial platforms. Add to that custody support from Uphold, a regulated multi-asset platform, holding significant amounts of ZBCN signals that institutional-grade entities are willing to support and secure Zebec's token within compliant frameworks. And on the compliance front, Zebec has highlighted audits and certifications such as SOC 2, which is a key requirement for large enterprises seeking secure financial infrastructure partners. These developments form a pattern: institutional infrastructure, regulatory readiness, and enterprise-grade tooling. Here's the real takeaway. During bull markets, hype dominates, everything pumps, but bear markets reveal who's actually building solutions with staying power. Zebec's core utility, continuous real-time payment streaming, tackles real inefficiencies in traditional payroll. Instead of employees waiting weeks for a paycheck, payment streaming allows real-time settlement, minute-by-minute or hour-by-hour compensation, instant access to earned wages. For businesses, it means smoother cash flow management. For workers, especially globally, it means faster access to earnings. This is the type of technology financial institutions look at during downturns: infrastructure that can operate within compliance frameworks and solve real economic problems. Let's be absolutely clear. This isn't about predicting price targets or claiming guaranteed upside. Markets are volatile, macro conditions can worsen, regulatory landscapes can evolve. But historically, the projects that outperform in the next cycle are the ones that secure partnerships, compliance, and infrastructure growth during downturns. Zebec's recent developments, exchange listings, payments, rail integrations, enterprise partnerships, custody support, and compliance achievements all point toward long-term positioning rather than short-term hype. This is the kind of groundwork institutions look for when allocating capital for the next expansion phase. So here's my takeaway. While the market is bleeding and sentiment is low, Zebec Network is stacking real developments, the kind that can reshape its adoption curve when conditions flip back bullish. If you want updates on Zebec and the broader crypto market, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay ahead of the next wave. And of course, this is not financial advice. It's information, research, and analysis. Always do your own due diligence and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Let me know in the comments, are you accumulating ZBCN during this downturn or waiting for a broader market recovery? Let's talk about it in the comments below.